I think. So what I'm doing here is I am adapting my Matisen to accept the fireplace challenge. And I know this seems strange because I'm working outside, but I have an idea that's going to be a little bit complicated. I shouldn't have put that there. Whatever. It'll be fine. So what I'm going to do is just drop all the stuff here that I might use, which is the way that I always start building. And then we'll go from there. I also need to go check some things out and see if Joy plays games here. Thank you for the follow. I'm going to see if I can mail you anything. I get this feeling I won't be able to, though, because I think I tried yesterday. I can't remember. I should be working. I am not working. I did a bunch this morning, but it's never enough for me, you know? I'm so hard on myself. Nothing ever feels like it's enough. Not enough coffee either. All right, let's see if I can send something to Joy Plays Games here. Hey, Cromwell. Nope, couldn't send anything to them. They are not the same name. So, okay, so what I'm doing is I'm getting everything set up for doing a fire, a hearth, like slight stove. It's not stove, fireplace. Words are hard for that contest. So what I did was I went to my my storage houses and I grabbed all the things that I might use. And then I'm going to put them back when, obviously when, and if I don't use them. No, I don't need that. I'm thinking, obviously, blue fire. I think that's pretty obvious from what I'm putting down. I don't know why I'm thinking blue fire, but I'm thinking blue fire. And I grabbed a bunch of different blue fire things because I don't know which is going to work the best for what I want to do. That should be everything for now. Okay, next. Did I turn DecoTrack on? I did not turn DecoTrack on. Oh, this isn't going to be fun. Sheesh. Well, I'm going to need more than one, but... Achievement furnishing. I want to know what kind of furnishing the waterfall is. Courtyard. Where do I have my courtyard crap? I keep track of all of this, believe it or not. Ay, ay, ay. If I could find any of it. So much paperwork. Where did I put it? It may have fallen on the ground because my cat's been running around like a lunatic. No? He's a little bit of a weirdo. Courtyard, I believe, even though I don't have my paperwork in front of me, I think I put courtyard in Domus. So I'll go there. That's really annoying that I can't find my paperwork. I'm wondering if it got knocked on the ground or... Hold on, I think I see it. Well, I see part of it. That's not good. Half of it's missing. Oy. All right, so I'm going to do a weird waterfall slash... Oh, there is! What add-on is that? Let me go look it up. I can't finish a sentence. I'm terrible at this. All right, I have Minion loading in the other window. Don't think I have any waterfalls, but it's worth checking. Hey, Nana. I am okay. I am gonna build today, believe it or not. I'm looking to see if I have any waterfalls, though, for my... before I start buying them, because they're quite expensive. Not like I won't use them. Alright, find more. Storage. Now, Cromwell says there's a new add-on for storage. Magic Sorter. It has Cardi's recommend. Wow. Alright. Organize your furnishings of the. Open your inventory. Holy smokes. That's amazing. I'm so installing that. Let's. No, I want to see. I totally want to do that now. But doesn't everything have to be in your inventory? I mean, oh my god, that looks amazing. Let's do that. Well, first of all, I got to put on Deco Track, so let's try this together, shall we? Deco Track. Okay, and then I'm going to reload UI. Oh, hello, Swankery. So Cromwell just told me about a Cardi recommended add-on called Magic Sorter, and I just read up on it, and it looks amazing. It says that it basically, like, you select which houses you want to do what, to be for what, and it, like, automatically jumps you to your houses and puts everything in the right place. Okay. Okay. I can do that. I can do that. All right, let me see exactly what it says, and then I'll read it. Hey, Garish. Okay. Magic Sorter, Magic Sorter. Let me read what I just downloaded, because I'm an idiot and apparently didn't do that first. Too carefully, anyway. Am I a moron? I know I downloaded it. There it is. Open your inventory and press F1 or click Magic Sorter at the bottom of the inventory menu. 2. Select one or more dedicated storage homes. Do not choose any homes that you have decorated. Drag furniture categories into each storage home and have those types moved to that home. Click start and get yourself a coffee. Magic Sorter will jump your character to each of the selected storage homes, swapping the items in those homes based on your... Oh my god. This is amazing. I can't wait to see how this works. But the problem is I do have some homes that are furnished, like this one. So I won't pick this home. But wow. Magic Sorter. Okay. So let me go to a home that I know is not, I'm not worried about it being messed around with. Like Barbtuk. Oh, wow. I'm kind of scared to see what will happen, but I'm excited about it. Let's see how it goes. It won't work for all of my houses because some of my houses are furnished. You know, I have a build in them, but I like hide crystals in the back or something. But it'll work for a lot of them. So that should be exciting. Yeah, this is safe. This Barbtuk, this is safe. This is all just storage. But, all right, let's try it. Let's try it. Inventory, F1. And this is select your dedicated furnishing storage homes. So we'll do definitely Barbtuk. And then where does it let me tell it what kind? Yeah, I know. I'm learning it. I'm learning it, Delisha. I will tell you. I know. I know. I'm trying to figure it out myself. Yes, this is sorcery. I want to see what this does. I'm scared. What is this gonna do? Okay, next. Oh my god, this is amazing. This is amazing! Holy shit, I love it. Oh my god. Look at that! This is incredible. I hope this works. Just got a package. All right, so my lighting, Granny Topol, is everything but enchanted. Oh my god, if this works, I'm gonna just totally lose my shit in a good way. Actually, you know what's funny? It's actually kind of sorted like this, so I don't know if it'll actually sort it the way I want it to. All right, wait, I gotta change the conservatory all, because that's not quite true, because I don't want trees there. All right, so we want aquatic there, no rocks. I has opinions in case you hadn't noticed. This is incredible that you like can select things. That's just incredible. Okay, so then we'll change this one from conservatory all to, because my moon mirth is not conservatory all really. It's shrubs. Hedges. Ferns. I'll put some deadwood in there. All right, Mara's Kiss. What do I want Mara's Kiss to be? So it'll only pull out of these houses, right? It's not going to go pulling out of... Yeah, I know. We're going to find out. We're going to find all that out because some of these are not going to have enough slots. Library. Let's make St. Delans a library. Well, if this works, it is an earth-shattering kaboom. Don't even kid yourself if you think it's not. All right, I don't even know what to do with all of these at this point. So I'm only missing my tree house, which is okay there. But I also wanted to add trees and saplings because saplings go with trees in my world. All right. Furnishings into storage homes will now be sorted. Any homes that you did not select at storage homes will be left untouched. Please do not move your character during the sorting process. All right. This is, if this is working, this is fucking amazing. You know what I think it's doing? If your inventory fills up, I think it's going to do multiple jumps. This is like life-changing. Do you know how much time I spend doing this all the time? Like, this is just a tremendous amount of stuff that I do. Carmel, you've changed my life. Thank you. about the rest of you, but he changed my life. Wow. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy this. Oh, look, and it's automatically stacking my items, too. This is amazing. You're right, Cromwell. It's an earth-shattering kaboom. I'm so stoked over this. I could just watch it do this all day long. Wow. Cardi's right. Yeah, it is the add-on of the year. Holy crap, is it the add-on of the year? Whoa. Yeah, it's empty. I know it's empty. I could have told you that. Yeah, seriously. Well, I don't know. It'd be tough to beat Essential Housing Tools, but I guess Essential Housing Tools didn't come out this year, so Swankery is losing it too. I think we're both losing it. But I will be the guinea pig, and I'm fine with being the guinea pig because in reality, I have switched around my storage houses in so many ways recently. I'm not worried about it. This is crazy. It's gonna be boring to watch, but I mean, it's so worth it, isn't it? I'm gonna have to move things that are in my houses that are not just storage. I'm gonna have to move them to storage houses because this is too much fun otherwise. Oh my god, I'm psyched. So we're going to be, oh my god. All right, so a couple updates about my personal life because, you know, I know you're all enthralled while we're doing this, but. So, first of all, the 10th, I am going to the, which is tomorrow, I think. I am going to the doctor. And I'm finally going to try to get this crap dealt with. Whatever it is that's been killing me, my health, I am going to try very hard to figure out. And then the next thing is I'm going on Thursday, I'm going to have my class. So I won't be starting before 11 my time. I haven't had my class in like forever because it was canceled on Thanksgiving, obviously. It's a Thursday class. And then it was canceled the week after because my professor was having a surgery. So I'm trying to, you know, figure it all out. Like how that's going to go. Because I haven't seen her in like, this will be the 3 weeks, I guess. So 2 weeks? 3 weeks? Don't know. Can't do math. And then, what else was I going to talk about? So then tomorrow I have work too, but hopefully that'll get canceled if I have the doctor's appointment because I'm like one of the only people who bothers to show up for my work meeting. How is it going to fit all this stuff in my inventory? I don't have that much inventory space. If you're curious, if you can see down at the bottom, I have this bar. You see bags, 126 out of 150, and it's going up. You can look at that if you want to track how much inventory I still have. Believe it or not, there was a kind of theory to this. Initially, what I was doing was sorting things that I was going to sell. So this was stuff that I was going to sell, but I guess I've decided not to really sell all of it. My furnishings are not selling very well. I hope some of you won last night. I didn't win anything. You're having a housing, Woody Delicia? Yeah, I know. If this is working, if it works, if it doesn't completely fuck my shit up, then I think we all should do it. It's gonna fill up soon. 142 out of 150. But it's just, oh, forget it. Silent Magnifico is full. This is insane. I wonder if you could time out while doing this because you're not actually interacting with the keyboard even though you're porting. Like, is this gonna... Oh, I could see how this would be a violation of terms of service in some ways because you're kind of just botting. I'm not sure. You were here for like a second. There's a ton of stuff in here. I don't know what you're doing. Like, I don't get it. I don't know what it's doing. I guess it's still just taking inventory of what I have in here. Good morning, colors. We are trying out a new inventory management, storage management, and I'm about to be full. 150 out of 150 items. I cannot pick up anything else. So I don't know what it's going to do other than just go back and forth. This could take hours, which I'm perfectly accepting doing because this is so cool that I'd be worth it. Maybe. I don't know what it's doing, but now that my inventory is full, I can't really do much. I wonder if it's going to give me a report at the end, which would be cool. Whoever came up with this is just flippin' brilliant. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm a loser, too. No Hammy this morning. I was disappointed. He's on now. This add-on is a new add-on we are testing. It's called, I think Magic Storage is the name of it. And we are trying to, I am the guinea pig. I am testing it to make sure that this actually works. It is, we're trying it to get, okay, now it's placing. Okay, cool. Well, if you want, Swank, if you're gonna do that, fine, but don't you want to see if it ruins mine? Because so far it isn't, but. Yeah, Delicia, I wonder how much of that is alcohol. He worries me. Then I guess I trust them because, I mean, Cardi does great things. Yeah, I love that it's telling you what you're doing, too. This is awesome. Also, I have too much shit. Also, if you're curious, if you can see the little EHT thing over here, it's telling you how many it's got in here. So I have 296 out of 700 items and going up. And then on the bottom, you can see my bags inventory. I have 134 out of 150 items. So if you're curious, you can watch that. But this is amazing. It's all putting it in a big stack, though. I'm going to have to fix that because I don't like it all being in a big stack. But I guess most people don't care that it's in a stack, right? This is not Cardi. Apparently it's his protege. It's called Magic Storage. It's a new add-on, and I am being... You're right, Swank. I am being the guinea pig for us all to see if it screws things up. But so far, it's been doing everything just fine. It sorts your stuff by house, by category. So, like, if everything in my Cyrodiilic is a plant, it'll put all my plants in Cyrodiilic, kind of thing. It's sorting it on its own. You select which houses it sorts, you select which houses you want to be for which items, and it's doing it itself. Essentially what we all do, except it's doing it by itself. So we're testing it. So if you keep an eye on it, once I get to the Cyrodiilic, it should be putting plants down, yeah, and pulling up things that are going to go in a different house. Because I guess I had more things mixed up. I also further sorted than it normally is, so. It's got to put some down. It has some plants on it. Right? At least. And what's great about this is you could set this to go before you go to sleep at night. And it would just do it. Right? I might even do this daily at night before I go to sleep and let it just do its thing. Because, if you're doing a lot of building, all your shit gets mixed up. Everyone knows that. I'm going to have to at least run it twice because I have other stuff that's in houses that are furnished and I don't want to mess them up. Another thing you could do is you could save everything in EHT, still let it sort everything, and then put everything back the way it was supposed. And now that would fuck things up. Don't listen to me. So I'm letting it do its thing. This is cool. This is so cool. In case you're wondering, I don't have much stuff in my apartments. They're almost empty. Yeah, go ahead. Magic sorter. I'm sorry. Did I say magic storage? It's magic sorter. You're absolutely right. So St. Delans is now my library. Which I think it's going to fill up because I have more than 30 items. So let's see what happens when it says I fill up. So I'm full here and I can't do any more for the library. I wonder what it's going to do at the end. Is it going to tell me that my library stuff is full? St. Delans is such a waste. 30 items. What the hell? Like, who needs a place with only 30 items? They could have been at least 60 or 100 like those other apartments. It just annoys me that St. Delans is so small. Eventually, I'm going to do something with Strident. I just haven't yet. I see what it's doing. It's really cool. But it could take forever. I can just imagine my professor watching this. He gets so bored, I'm sure, watching our normal building stuff. But this is just so amazing for people who are into building, but it wouldn't be all that amazing for people who aren't into building. You know, it's just so much crap. Oh, I forgot about my thrones. Oops. Oh well. I guess those are going to the gallery spot. I forget where I selected gallery. It's going to fill something up. Whoopsie. Just remember if you have a lot of thrones that you might want to fix that. Oh my gosh, I have an entire apartment full of Jester's things too. That's not going to be fun. Oh Lord. Yeah, you're right, colors, but I would at least want to use them as storage, and I can't really use them as storage. I wonder if it does the stuff in my inventory too, or does it just do it in the houses? Because I have stuff in my inventory it could put down. I guess you would just go to a house with space, a storage house with space, drop the stuff, and then run it again if you wanted to add things to it, which is what I'm going to have to do. Sorry if this is boring. I'm finding it so soothing. So for the contests, I think what I'm gonna do is I've decided to use Matisen. I'm gonna use the back of Matisen, you know, that sheer mountain part, and I'm going to do a fireplace slash waterfall type deal there, and I'm going to use the blue flame. So I think that'll be fun. I think it did take something out of my inventory because I think I was holding that Breton divider. So that's good to know. Thanks for the follow, Miss Stormy. Sorry if this is entirely boring. What we're doing right now is trying out a new add-on. And we're all very much spellbound by it. I'm going to have to write it down. It's Magic Sorter, not Magic Storage, which is what I thought it was. Oh, I had the trees in the backyard. It's putting it in the front yard, but whatever. I don't care. Now, Mara's Kiss, I think, is where I have all my Jester shit. Oh, okay. So this is something that none of us have, except maybe Cromwell, have tried before. And Cromwell told us about it this morning. And I just had to try it because it sounded so magical. I think the title is really good, Magic Sorter, because, yeah, it's freaking magic. So far, it looks like it's working perfectly. I'm really excited to see it. I'm going to just totally push the hell out of this add-on if it works the way I think it is working, which is right. Amazing. Oh no, this is where I had my dummies. They make noise. I don't like them. They talk too much. They annoy me. Yeah, thank you. Super, super useful. Oh, my scuttle brooms. I had an entire apartment of scuttle blooms. Because you remember, I had that, what used to be in my Grand Sigic was the Sheograph build with the scuttle blooms that danced. So when I removed them, I stuck them all in one apartment. So that's going to be fun. I'm really curious to see what it's going to do with all of these things. And how long it takes, because this is just fascinating to me. What are you guys working on? Are you doing any of the contest stuff? Or are you like doing real life stuff? Because I should probably be working right now and not doing this. I know one of these has just Jester's banners. It's probably this one. I keep saying that and then it's like not. But I think this is my last apartment. Maybe not. Now it's gone back to the beginning. Because Barbed Hook was where it's not started, but I guess the second place it went. Tell me if you have a report, dude. Or at least tell me how many houses. Well, I guess it doesn't know how many houses it needs to go to. That's not a workshop item. That. Hi, Kitros. You finished an office with a fireplace. Are you going to do the spaceship swank? Because I know you have a couple. I mean, I would be curious. Oh no, sorry, Cromwell. I was here in time, but I didn't bother, to be honest with you. I just was like, whatever. So if you notice the name, I named the houses previously. This was Tel Galen Storage 3. What I had done is when I took apart my Tel Galen build, my original Tel Galen build, I saved everything that I had and I put it all in storage houses. And eventually that went to the wind and I started reusing the stuff because I think my backups are gone. I think something happened and I lost my Tel Galen backups. And I really didn't like the old build anyway, so I'm not terribly worried about it. I was here, I just was lazy. It doesn't look like it's working anymore. It's at 70 of 150 items in my bags. Oh no, it is working because you can see the item count still going up in the room. It's just that item count in the room counts for differently. Okay. This is amazing. Besides, we're gonna have the Christmas. I mean, the New Life stuff starts on the 19th. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do about that kitty spaceship if I can manage it or not because I'm thinking about different materials I could use, and I have something very expensive in mind that might work, but I'll have to see. I'm not really entirely sure, and I don't necessarily want to invest in it if I'm not sure that it's going to work. I could go on the PTS and try it and see if that works, so I don't lose money. That's a thought. Because I'm not sure it'll work. I was thinking about using one of those clockwork achievement, like pink bubbly things. Yeah. I don't think I can buy it from the Crown store. I think I. Yeah, agreed, Swankery. And that's what I was thinking of when I said you had the spaceship on. I was thinking that. But don't you also have Star Wars? Like X Wing and stuff in your Pariahs? Or is that an old build? I don't know if I have the time either. Um, I'm gonna try though. I just feel guilty with the amount of time that I've been spending on the game building. I feel like I should be working on something more productive. You know what I mean? I was done with this build. That's why I'm not worried about it destroying it. It wasn't a very good one. This was my cake. Saucy Jack has just said in channel that he wants to build a giant pie in one of his houses and he doesn't know what to build it out of. Has he seen it, Swank? Because I thought it was good. Oh! No, I think I'm thinking of two different things. I have a screenshot of one that's in the beginning of Pariahs, which has like 3 or 4 different I don't know. I think it's not, maybe not yours. It's someone else's maybe. That was a good one. Wow, it's just jumping around more than I expected it to at this point. I wish I could do something else while it's doing it. Yeah, you should just too many contests right now. I wish he had pushed the spaceship one out to like January. And I don't know why it's that he's reviewing it on Christmas Eve. Like to me, it feel like, hey January, I feel like he should be doing the Christmas trees on Christmas Eve, not. I don't know. Yeah, I can't think of who it was because that was one of the first things that I took a picture of, and I don't actually have. It didn't have the name of the person. This is called Magic Sorter, and it's sorting my storage houses. Like I selected which ones are my storage houses, and then I selected what type I want. Like I want in the Cyrodiilic, I just want it to be all plants. So it's filling it up with my plants. It's like sorting them between the different houses. This is courtyard, so it's putting all my courtyard stuff in here. And then it's going to the next house, which is Stay Moist, and it's putting different items there. It's doing it automatically instead of me spending all the time doing it. And this is new to us. This just is a very new add-on as far as I know. And I'm being the guinea pig as much as anyone can be. But so far, it seems like it's doing it right. It's not messing anything up. I think if you set it to go right, it won't mess up, but 131 out of 400 that way. I don't know. I also wonder if it's pulling out of my bank, if it's just pulling out of my inventory and the houses, or if it's pulling out of my bank. I'm not sure that it actually said. I'm ashamed of how many storage houses I have, though. I mean, everyone has the apartments, but I'm ashamed that I have the big houses that I haven't really done everything with. I have like 33 houses. And this is why I won't buy new ones. Like, and it's also why I probably won't buy the Enchanted, is because unless I've actually used what I've got, why am I don't know. Good lord, this is jumping a lot. I mean, I suppose at some point I could cancel it, but I kind of want to see how it finishes. I just don't want to bore you guys. Yeah, there is. Well, what J Hart does is he's got two guild banks, and he just leaves it all in the bank. And he spends so much money on furnishings, it's crazy. Like, even furnishings that I'm like, nobody's gonna buy this. But it's done. Storage homes have been sorted. What does it have? Yeah, I do have stuff in my inventory. Okay, so when it's full, it just leaves it in your inventory. So there's my library, and this is my these are plants. Those were two full houses. So let's try to fix that. All right, so furniture all. I don't know what that's supposed to be. I think I screwed up there. Ah, no, I don't want to put all the thrones in that one. We'll put all the thrones in the Rosy Lion. And then we'll take thrones out of gallery. Where's the gallery one? Did I not make a gallery one? Gallery all, Sisters of Sand. Okay. Gallery art, gallery display, gallery ESO plus, gallery honors and awards. Actually, I don't need that because that doesn't. Wait, those don't need to be set out either. Neither do those. All right, so let's change my library house to Captain Margot's because obviously they didn't fit in the St. Helens. Where's my St. Helens? Okay, what I will put in the St. Helens is I was going to put Parlor's banners in St. Helens. Oh, I didn't put giant trees in the house? That's dumb. This is going to just completely obsess me. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm going to be obsessed. I'm sure of it. Okay. Now we're going to have it start over again and fix things. Because I'm obsessive. And it is pulling out of my inventory. So that's interesting. I'm going to take a pain pill. I'll be right back. I have coffee. So no coffee, I may die. That'll be unfortunate. Um, I don't want to go test it on the PTS though while I'm doing stuff with you guys. So I'll just work on the fireplace. Thinking of doing like four. Wow, that's not true. There are houses that are definitely not sorted. Like, take a look at Twin Arches. Twin Arches has a bunch of stuff in there that wasn't sorted. So I'm guessing that either something went wrong or I don't know. So I guess it mostly works, but things like Twin Arches aren't working. See? That's not structural. The only things in here are structural things. So this shouldn't be here. But I bet you if I did a sort now, it would put everything in the proper place. But so here's evidence it doesn't quite work, but it's not bad. Definitely better than what we had, right? Excuse me. I'm gonna be in pain while these pills kick in. But I can mess with this later because I think what I want to do is do some working and not confuse things. I do need to go buy like 6 waterfalls, which is going to be expensive as hell. Where did I put all of these things? I think I'm so lost. Whatever, I'm not going to worry about it right now. Let's go to Matisse and then start. Oh, wait, no. I got to go to Somerset and then start building. I wonder if I should use mushrooms in this or if I should just use a fireplace. It's not really going to be a fireplace, honestly. It's going to be more of an art statement than a fireplace. I don't know if it's going to really fit what he's looking for. But I have been thinking about telling him not to include me in the judging, just to let me contribute, because I noticed there was a couple of people saying to me the other day that they didn't like competing against me because they felt it was like they didn't have a chance, and I don't want them to feel like that. I want them to be, I mean, I don't care about winning anyway, so why would I compete to win? So that's what I'm thinking about doing. I wonder if I have enough money for like 6 of these. Man, I have a crazy amount of waterfalls and I'm just making it worse. All right, buddy. Oh, it's just like a normal day at the Lux vendor. Pissing out money. Now we go to Matisse. You know, January, if you're still here, I watched the meeting with the housing guy on a normal ESO live episode. Now, I think he addressed both issues, but he did basically say they're not adding any more slots to anything because screw you. We had to pick an arbitrary number, and so we picked this arbitrary morning. I read what Zared said, and then I said morning instead. Arbitrary number. Hi, Zared. Arbitrary number, and they stuck with it. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to build something. I don't know. Just annoyed. Gallery? No, courtyard. Okay. So. Alright, and I have one thing that I need to look at real quick. There's kind of a picture I'm thinking of. It's this hand in Vietnam. It's the Great Hand. Okay, so I think, I'm not positive, but I seem to remember them saying basically, no, we're not going to do this decon or storage or you know, because some people want storage just for like a storage bag just for furnishings, and they basically said, screw you, we're not going to do it. They did a lot of that, and I'm not happy about it, but what are you going to do? Basically, just assume that everything is no. That the answer is no to everything. Which is obnoxious. It doesn't seem to matter what we want. I may have missed that. I may be wrong about that, but I could have sworn that they said that. I know they said that about bags, and I know they said that about space. Okay, Bruce Gets Matisse is also a good example of this, but I don't want to copy what he's doing. It's going to be different. But basically, what I want to do is I want to have a magical fire thingy. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know, I know it moved my dirt. So now I don't know what dirt is. Is dirt, I'm going to look at the furniture. The clockwork dirt. Trash piles. Barbed hook. Okay, they're in barbed hook. I got to get my dirt. Thank you. I'm going to go with a... there's a something I saw. This is what gave me the inspiration. I'll take a picture of it. I mean, I'll show you a picture of it. Wow. Somebody had... and waterfall. A picture up, and I wonder now if it was fake. Maybe it's not Vietnam. It's not about framework. It's just, I feel like they just don't care, you know? Because if that were the case, they would have put more effort on it into it now. How is it possible I can't find this picture again? Somebody had it on my Facebook, and now I feel stupid. Anyway, there was a giant hand in Vietnam that like goes up like this, and it's green and it's beautiful, and it's this carved stone hand, and then it has a waterfall coming down off of it. I think it's actually not handmade. I can see one that's a bridge, but I can't find the one that I was looking at the other day that gave me the inspiration of it. And that's kind of depressing. I don't get it. Typical. You see something on Facebook, you don't save it because you're like, oh, I could find that again. No problem. Just do Vietnam hand. Nope. So typical me. No, I can't find it again. Well, I mean, I know what it looked like, so that's all that really matters, right? Since it's going to come out of my head anyway. Well, if I see it on Facebook again, I'll just save it and then I'll show it to you guys some other time. But that's what I'm thinking of, and now I'm depressed because I can't find it. Whatever. Now, again, this is bothering me that it didn't pick up a lot of things. You see that? It's like, I don't get it. Why did it leave those couple of things in here? Well, then, I feel like they should say that more often. I feel like they should just admit it, that that's what's going on, instead of not. Like, I feel like we would have more. Oh, it went. It almost went flawlessly. I think what's going on is I'm not entirely sure what's happening, but it worked, except it left some things. And I don't know if that was user error or if that was some other kind of error. So it didn't like break anything. It just, if anything, it just sort of left things that it shouldn't have left. Okay. So nothing bad. I do want to add some sort of backdrop to this, so I might put some stone or whatnot up. And this is just as I usually do. This is just a. It wasn't, though. It wasn't full at the time that it ended. That's the weird thing. So what I want to do is sort of just rough draft this. You know how I roll. Rough draft, then I really work with it. I think I'm going to need a better blue light. I might have to go buy those blue fires because I don't think this is going to really do enough. Because that ain't much of a fire, is it? That's just one of them, I guess. I guess I could combine things. I mean, who's paying attention to that? But it could have been some sort of user error otherwise, Like, I could have fucked something else up. Yeah, this is just not going to work. I'm going to have to buy one of those blue braziers. But I always like to start with things that I already own, because I already own all this bound shit that I don't want. So I might as well just, use it. but I can't, I don't think I can use this. This doesn't look right. But the general idea is going to be, once I get it figured out, a sort of weird ass. I'm gonna hide this. Don't worry about that. This will be hidden into background, but like a weird waterfall slash fireplace. This is gonna take a lot of work to get it where I want it to go, but whatever. It is what it is. And then I was thinking decorated with flowers, like glowy flowers in places. And then I was going to have additional fiery spots on each level. So it's going to be fire and because it's enchanted fire, so what the hell, you know? Who cares? So that's what I was kind of thinking. I'm just going all out bizarre, because who cares? There you go. Beginning of a fireplace. It looks nothing like a fireplace, and it looks like shit, to be honest with you, because it's a rough draft. But I think I'll be able to get it to somewhere that I'm not embarrassed by. And so that's what I'm thinking about for now. Okay. And these, I was thinking about having this be the start waterfall, but I don't know if I want to do that, but I'll put these away because I'm not going to use these. Everything else I think I'm using. I don't know. I'm not in love with the idea. It's okay. I'm not in love with it. Excuse my pain. Where's one that I didn't go to? I don't know. You know, it doesn't, they aren't always a winner. Like your ideas, sometimes they work and you feel it and it works and it clicks. And then other times it doesn't. Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to do that, but I can't. I'm not sure it's going to work. And so this was where I was storing all of my courtyard crap. But I think those are for sale, so I'll just move those. These aren't for sale. If you're wondering why I'm keeping Argonian sticks, it's because they're friggin' bound. And I don't have the heart to remove things that are bound and just destroy them for no good reason. It just makes me feel like crap if I do that. I shouldn't, but I do. All right, now none of yous can get back here. I would love to see what you guys are doing for this. I mean, I'm not trying to be nosy or anything. I understand if you don't want to share, but it was just something that I'm curious about. Let me see what I've got. Oh, I don't want to go to EU. Wine. I'm going to show you Brisket's Matisse. because it's sort of inspired this, but not really. But as soon as I hit this button again and have it sort everything. See, this is Parlor. Why didn't it take Parlor stuff and move it? I don't get it. Maybe it can't. Maybe there's something wrong with it that it can't. I don't know. All right, so for those of you who weren't here, Magic Sorter. Then you select the houses that you want it to include as storage houses, which I did. I think the rest of those are all actual builds, and I don't want to throw them in the garbage. And then you select what you want each one to be. If you could manage it, do it. Wait, Mara's Kiss and Old Miss Filler Sweet All? No. Okay. And then start. Now, what it does is it jumps you to different houses and does its thing. I am actually going to kill the stream at this point just because I'm in terrible pain. But I do want to think that I am coming back in a little bit. I love you guys, and I'm sorry. I'm just in too much pain to keep going. So I will talk to y'all later.